Hello everybody and a warm welcome back. Yeah, I know, no videos all week. Was gonna give FS 2024 a wide berth. Nobody could have imagined the launch would go the way it did. I'm not one to gloat on it. I don't know why some X-Plane users just take every chance they get. I mean, are you that insecure in your choice of sim by choosing X-Plane that you gotta go around bashing someone else's choices? Like, I don't get it. Grow up. So, welcome aboard New Sky, Flight 513, non-stop from here in Seoul, Incheon. We are going to an city you've heard me talk about numerous times on the channel, but I've never flown to it that I can recall. So we're going to remedy that. Few new things in the sim. Thanks to viewer donations. Not using Ortho for this flight. We do have, however, Orbx Global Forests for X-Plane 12 installed. SimHeaven, of course, is installed. Xenviro is in use. And we are going to check out a Payware report from a developer I do like. Well, put it this way. They have a good track record. So we are going to go check out Taimodels. Rendition of an airport I know, having lived in Japan for 15 years, flew into it a number of times. I'm sure it's changed somewhat since I've been there. It's been a few decades since I lived in Japan. But we're going to go check out Fukuoka and get some of the best ramen you've ever eaten in your life from a yatai or a food stall that sets up every single night. And they've got to wheel them into place. Every night they do this. In Fukuoka, they're all over in different districts in the city. So we're going to go. I am glad to have you on board. Don't forget, smash, like, share, comment, subscribe. We're agenda free. We don't do sponsored content or anything. Everything you're seeing today was either freeware or is paid for with viewer donations and my own money. That's the way we like it. Xenviro is the exception. I didn't ask for it, but Magnus from Threshold said I'll give him a copy of it. And so I did receive that at no charge. So that is the disclosure out of the way. I'm going to get us set up. We're sitting here cold and dark, as you can see. And I'll bring you back when we're on the runway. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment, subscribe. You know the whole thing. Click show more. You'll find a lot of the stuff that I am using, including where you can get your own Zibo, where you can get Orbx Global Trees, should you so desire. I don't care if you buy or download anything I show you. I'm simply showing you, and you can make up your own mind. My computer specs are down there where you can download a lot of these things, as well as how you can support the channel via PayPal, one-time donation, or you can buy me an X-Plane gift card, like a couple of viewers have done, including Kitster and Cindy. I want to give them a big special shout-out. They've supported the channel for over 3 years, and I am forever grateful. Glad to have you on board. And here we go. I actually remembered to start the clock for once. I just hit it. So here we go on 3-4 right. And I have to say, the way this airport is done, like the taxi lines, everything's so straight. For a default airport, it ain't bad. Even the coloring is right. Because in Asia, it's more of an orange than a yellow. And here we go. Spool them up a little bit. And that's Toga.
80 knots.
We do have a 7-knot crosswind.
V1, rotate.
Oh wow, do I have to pull?
Positive rate.
We got a full aircraft though. And well, maybe not full of cargo, but there is 189 people on board this flight today.
1,000.
Confirm. Dad, I forgot the landing lights. Okay. So I'm just going to get you on. I'm not really testing the Zibo per se. The Zibo always works. Ah, absolutely gorgeous. It is obviously not live time. I've turned the clock back. It is nighttime, probably around 10 o'clock actually. In Seoul, right about now. What time is it? Maybe, yeah, it's about going on 10 p.m. There are a number of altitude and speed restrictions when you depart Seoul. Oh, that is gorgeous. Water is looking awesome. Again, Xenviro is in use. And SimHeaven, no Ortho, but I do have Orbx Global Trees. Thanks to viewer donations. I bought that yesterday. I doubt it's going to go on sale. Orbx hasn't really. Same with Aerosoft. They didn't. It's like, yeah, you put a bunch of X-Plane 10 and 11 stuff on sale. Who cares? Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I mean, there are people still fly X-Plane 11. Building computers and that stuff nowadays, man, it's expensive. You know, compared to what it used to be years ago. And if you don't have the PC, and this just keeps getting more graphically demanding on system RAM, VRAM, everything. Oh, that is just awesome. Xenviro for the win. Beautiful reflections off the Korean Sea. That is excellent. Let's go outside. So again, we are going in to check out Taimodels' rendition of Fukuoka, a place I have not flown before that I can remember on the channel. Get one level of flaps up. There are a number of turns on this departure. As you can tell, much like in Tokyo, they really want you out over the water, not over the city. If they can get away with it, with the winds and that. And funnily enough, they have a lot of altitude restrictions. And also noise, that is for noise abatement. But we're going up to 710. Why did you ignore? Oh, 7,000 or above. Okay. So on this one, the speed restrictions are not as bad. We can let the cabin attendants get up in a moment. Cabin pressure is rising slowly, which is beautiful. Everything else, Gen 2, Gen 1, brilliant. I did put you on winds and that. Okay, good. And there you can see the flight plan we're going down. We can get you to there. Turn that off. You off, you off, you off. You. And flight attendants can get up. Goodbye, Soul. So a good portion of this flight obviously is over water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you back once we get over some land, and then we can take a look and see how the global trees work. I'm seeing a bit more color definition, but I mean that'd be about as far as I would go. But again, we are at 11,000 feet or so. I'm beginning to like they look good up close. I posted some screenshots in the Discord. By the way, it's free to join if you like. It is linked down below, as well as how you can help support the channel so we can keep bringing you new content. And of course links to where you can get the Zibo, and there are hundreds of livery. This is a custom livery for it. It's not doesn't come default with the aircraft, but you can get it off the xplane.org forums. Awesome. A budget airline along with J-Spring or Spring Air and numerous others that are in Japan. I took a screenshot, saw an airline, two aircraft parked at Seoul. I've never heard of that airline before. It was like a Kira or something like that. I'm going to have to look that one up. Anyway, smash the like, smash the share. Do leave a comment. I do my best to reply to all of them. And I'll bring you back, later on in the flight. We take a look and see how she's looking. Right now, it is looking good. And welcome back just for a few minutes. We've reached cruising altitude. As we start heading over towards the Korean Sea and the Sea of Japan en route to Fukuoka. Global Forests definitely can, like it you can really see where the trees are in a sense as far as that, but I think where this is going to pay off more is when I'm doing GA flying. Which I hope to be doing next week some. Well, GA in that it'll be lower altitudes, lower, some slightly slower speeds. I've got this urge to fly the Shark UL again. From Afila, I think it is. Anyway, I've already flown it on the channel before, along with the Epic Victory. I'll try to put a link up here to them. Which were also bought with viewer donations. So, we are cruising along at flight level 330. Everything is working out fine. The passengers are eating, and I've released them from their seats and everything. 77 knot cross tailwind. That's kind of handy. That will help. And yeah, it's aircraft performing fine. The sim is performing fine. Xenviro is doing phenomenal. I'm glad to have you on board. Well, welcome back everyone. We've begun our descent down into Fukuoka. Brought you back a little bit early. I'm trying to not make the videos too long. You know, U.S. Thanksgiving and Christmas is all coming up and everything. But that was just too pretty not to share. Absolutely looking awesome. Aircraft performed perfectly. As you see, it's not a very long flight. Obviously, to Fukuoka. It's literally, you fly across the lower part of South Korea, and then you're basically into the Korean Sea and Sea of Japan. And the next thing you know, the mainland, well, the island of Kyushu is coming up. Kyushu, Kagoshima. I forget. It's been a while since I've been to Japan. So we are heading down. As I said, the aircraft performed beautifully. Cabin lighting's already been turned up, and I've already put you all back in your seats as we begin our descent down. Looking forward to seeing what Taimodels has done with Fukuoka. I used to have in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think it was Samsung 3D. I had his rendition, but I can't remember. Was it the airport or was it the city pack? It was one of the two. They really got to fix the cabin interior lighting in these in X-Plane. It happens with a lot of the aircraft. Yeah, drag is required actually. I just don't want to do, like, I'm on profile. It's just, you know, a little, you know, speeding a little bit. So I don't want to go hog wild. That is a VOR that is actually on the, right on the shoreline, on the approach into runway 16. So I've got that tuned for VOR2. For the co-pilot, it's clear for the most part, so we could go full visual if we needed to. So I'm not really worried about having both ILS tuned. And it also is a waypoint for the missed approach. I would have to fly an outbound radio from that. Xenviro for the win. That is looking just spectacular. When it works, when stuff works, this sim, I'm so happy with it. And it's coming leaps and bounds. By the way, we are on version 12.1.3 beta 2. And of course, to see the version of your Zibo, just click up there and you can see it. And just go to there. Once I start to make this turn, I'll tell here, I'm going to have them, what are we at? 19, 14 is transition. And there we go. Can get that back. And we're staying on profile. I'm not surprised we speeded. We got a 41 knot tailwind. That sure better change direction. That's all I'm going to say. Well, actually, no. Having that direction is fine. And I'll get you to 338, which is runway heading. Ah, coffee went down the wrong pipe. Downloaded the descent winds and did the ESA deviation calc, etc. And everything else down there is looking good. Cabin pressure's coming down nicely. And
landing, please.
ah, beautiful.
Gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return to your seats and be sure your seatbelts are securely fastened and store your tray tables. Place any carry-on luggage you may have taken out during the flight on the back
God, it's looking good.
on an overhead compartment.
As we're getting closer, again, no Ortho is in use.
We will be landing shortly.
Just SimHeaven, and of course Global Forests from Orbx is in use. And a sunset approach into Fukuoka. It don't get much better than that. And now we're on the downwind. And we're coming up on 14,000, which is transition. Transition in South Korea is 14,000 as well. I think next flight I'm gonna fly out of someplace and into someplace, not probably use freeware for the airports if there's some nice ones. I think I'm gonna do a flight from maybe Bulgaria or something like that and do a flight up into Russia. I haven't flown into Russia in ages, like X-Plane 11 days. I think it's about time. Or maybe I'll just do, I don't know, a flight from Moscow to St. Petersburg or something like that and do the whole flight. I want to see what it looks like. I also want to get the Ortho on. I want to see if we're going to have snow on the ground and stuff like that. Might be a little too early in the season, but, you know, the weather of late is wacky as all get out, so who knows. And you're speeding up again, eh? You're gonna kill me here. I swear. We're on profile, but... She is slippery. Do not be afraid to use this. This is not a lever of shame. Ask any real-world pilot. They'll tell you they use it all the time. Auto brake max, well, you know me, I always land long. And unlike some airports I'm going into, this does not have an 11,000 foot runway. It's around 9, I think. It got extended. Ah, beautiful. That's our airport right there. And we will get you to there and you to there. Home. Get that back in. Well, I have that tuned, so I can do you. Surprised not getting the ILS yet. We are past the airport. That's kind of weird. Well, that's fine. Landing lights on, dude. I'll just get that to there. And everything else up top is looking good. That has got to be the narrowest band for a localizer I have seen. 108.9, 108.9. So, other than having to use the speed brake a little, let's go outside. Shift forward. Oh yeah, that's looking a bit better for sure. I got my sunglasses on, or is it just the angle of the sun? No, they're not on. Nice deep forest. I'm liking it. Where it should really show up is South America. We will be doing a flight in the next week or so in Latin America and South America. Picked up another model, Taimodels airport in South America. So we're going to go fly down there and check that out. I just installed that this morning. I haven't had a chance to even just load up at the airport, take a look. Ah, there we go. Now we've got it. And I will get the speed brake out. I just got to remember to arm it though. $210, I can get some flaps out. We do have time though. I'll be going straight to flaps 5. And it's handling the turn nicely. No, don't be doing that. I think I remembered to turn off that silly throttle lock thing. I mean, I know it's probably real life. In real life, I think the throttles are always synced. And here we go. And because we're under the glide slope, we can lock the approach. It's got the lock. That looks so good. Straight to flaps 5. Oh, that looked good. I think it depends on the quality of X-Plane's default data that they have. But that looks good. Seen this view a number of times in my life. And let's arm the speed brake. Glide slope is coming in 13 miles. Awesome. What was our speed again? 141. I'm curious. Well, I don't want to land at 150. Yeah, I like it. Oh, I also installed the NOAA weather plugin, which should add snow to the ground. I don't know if Xenviro is going to do it or not. So I took it upon myself. Flaps 10. Oh, if you ever get a chance to go to Japan, I cannot recommend highly enough. Take a Shinkansen or what have you, or catch a flight on one of the low-cost carriers. Go to Fukuoka. You will not be disappointed. It is gorgeous. Right by the Sea of Japan.
$2,500.
Confirmed. I think. I don't know. I can't see because of the stupid glare because none of the instruments are bright enough. $141 set. Flaps 20. And let's see if I can land it. I haven't flown the Zibo in a while, man. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, the trees definitely are looking a bit better. Gear down. We're not on VATSIM, so runway is clear and identified. VOR, low, glide slope are captured. Speed brake armed. Auto brake max. I'm debating if we should be landing flaps 30. I think I might. And let's just get you to 145. We'll split the difference between 141 and 149. And I'm going to say we are fully established. One last look outside. What a profile. Oh, that is a screenshot and a half. That might just be the thumbnail. I took a bunch of other ones, but that I think that's the winner.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Confirm. We got no winds, eh? Okay. Auto throttle off. Autopilot off. My aircraft. Famous last words. Little low.
500. 400. 300. 300. Approaching minimums. 200.
Landing.
Minimum. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, I will take that. Reverse green.
80 knots.
Reverser stowed, manual braking, brakes off. Welcome to Fukuoka. Oh, that was awesome. I mean, for a landing by me, that was awesome, okay? Throw me a bone on this one. So welcome. Get you started up. You're not going to have to watch me shut this all down and all that. And we'll take right off here and we'll just go over and park. Get my taxi chart. There's a couple of buildings I'm seeing I don't recognize. But like I said, I haven't been here for a while. But looks like they did a slight extension to the terminal. Outside. Strobes off. You go to traffic only. Yeah, we will go up. I will put it tonight. I have real problems working with the weather in this. So I'm not going to put snow on it. I have seen other Taimodels airports on live streams. It showed snow. It shows great reflections in PBR work when it's raining. That is just, oh, look at that. That thumbs up just for the backdrop. Taimodels does not do the insides of the terminal, which for me is perfect, because I don't care about them. I would sooner have the frame rate. I'm a make-believe pilot, not a tourist. So, I don't care about them. If you do, I know some people do. I'll just warn you, they don't model them. 0. You to there. APU is started, so we can put you on the bus. Get those off. That off. You off. Okay, everyone, you can get up now. You go there, you go there. You go there. Yeah, I did do that, right? Yeah. The part everybody hates. Boom, boom, boom. I'll get those. Let's go outside. Shift C. No, let's just do this. Shift A. Heck with it. I'll get it brighter for you. Almost hate doing that. The lighting was so sublime. Golden hour is so cool. So there you go. Again, this is without Ortho. So anything that looks like Ortho, that is included with the scenery. I don't have it actually running. And because someone will say, I don't believe you. Nobody believes anything anybody says anymore. Sad state of the world. There, you see, it's not running. Not running. Let's go roadside. Or passenger side, if you will. Does it have the Fukuoka marking on the middle taxiway? Wrong way. It's got it there. Pretty much middle of the taxiway. Well, of the runway, sorry. So that's good. There's the city of Fukuoka. And there's the tram system. Runs alongside the bridge. That is good. And like I said, they don't model the buildings inside that I know of. But the terminal looks good. It has been more updated. This could be SimHeaven doing this, is my thinking. But that is a nice backdrop. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah. And there's our electric vehicles. So there you go. Sorry. Let's go back up. And I will put it to nighttime for you because I'll just be closer to just go to morning. So you can get an idea of the night lighting. And don't forget, I'm over at the ramp area, sort of down here, which would be... And you know, at this time of the morning, I wouldn't expect a whole stink load of cars. Odd car on the highway. In real life, that it would actually be busier. I think it looks good. Again, we're agenda free. I don't care if you buy this airport or not, or you download anything I ever show you. That is completely up to you to decide, but I have shown it to you. And I'm just going to say, we do have some rabbit lights there. Cool. I think it looks good. No frame hit, really, at all. Good detail. Nicely lit. Terminal is nicely lit. Not overdone. And I'm seeing what I would want to see here. As far as landside. And like I said, they've redid the terminal somewhat. There's a few buildings I'm seeing that I don't recognize. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one, folks. My name's David. It's been my pleasure to take you on this trip from Seoul into one of my favorite cities in Japan. And if you love food, this is a great city. Well known for ramen. I'll tell you that much. I'm not sure why these are marked with X. Oh, yeah. This part is. Okay, and then you go out. I was going to say. Be kind of hard to taxi if it's all X's. You go out and down. It's to block you off from doing a midfield takeoff, is what my thinking is. Anyways, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. You get notified my videos go live. And of course, if you click show more, you'll find a link to my Discord, my computer specs, how you can help support the channel, as we do not accept sponsored content. I actually got an email from a company saying they want me to do a promotion for their microphone. Now, I could use a new microphone, but I'm not going to accept it, so I deleted the email. I don't remember the person's name now. What was their name? Donovan. Sorry. No, we don't do sponsored content. But thank you for the offer. Click show more. You'll find out where you get the Zibo, where you can get Global Forest and Xenviro. We didn't use Auto Ortho, but it'll be linked down there along with Active Sky, Better Pushback, all that, Avitab, all that stuff. Until the next time, folks, my name's David. It's been my pleasure to take you on this trip. And have a great weekend. Until the next we meet, I want you to stay safe, be kind to one another, keep the blue side up, and I will see you in the skies, on the rails, and on the road. Yes, I am going to be doing some truck and train sim video. One of each. Don't worry, people. I get asked a few times. Not a lot, but the odd time. I will be doing some. Don't worry. There's just a lot happening in X-Plane right now. Have a great weekend, everyone. Take care. Thanks for watching. God bless.